Do you wake up every morning very stiff in your back, hard to move, and with more pain? Hi, I'm Chris, your herniated disc expert. So this is very common. In fact, it's very normal for disc-related injuries. When you try, of course, you're trying to lie down and rest. You're trying to get, 6, 7, 8 hours of sleep. When you're lying down, the disc, that normally is loaded throughout the day with body weight and gravity, when you lie down, it's unloaded. And discs don't have their own good blood supply or supply of oxygen, oxygen-rich blood and nutrition. So they get the nutrition through loading and unloading, kind of like a sponge. So when you lay down at night and you're unloaded, taking your body weight and gravity away, it wants to kind of suck up and bring in more interstitial fluid and blood and different fluid around to help heal that injury. But by doing that, it actually makes the bulge a little bit more. So you have more fluid in that disc between that joint. And so that little bulge or herniation is actually a little bit pronounced or more accentuated first thing in the morning because you've been laying down. So do these couple of exercises, these couple of movements before bed and then upon rising to hopefully kind of move some of that excess fluid out and bring down some of the stiffness and soreness first thing in the morning. Lie face up. Let's try to just get a little bit of pressure off the disc to start with. Feet and knees together. In this scenario, let's say I have it on this side here. I'm going to lightly bring a little bit of rotation and close that side down, back and forth, into it, and then probably away from it a little bit. Now you have to monitor how that feels. If it's really sending pain down on one of the directions, then maybe just work into the one that's not doing it. In this scenario, most people will be okay with going into it or kind of closing it down, and you might have a little bit more, soreness or pain going away. But just kind of rock it back and forth, easy. Then I would do just a little bit of gliding of the nerve just to kind of keep things loose in the back there. We're not going to really stretch or tug on the hamstring or that sciatic nerve. We're just going to kind of lightly floss that nerve on the painful side. And then I would also do the non-painful side as well, because we want to think about that nerve being through a container, and we're kind of just flossing it back and forth to free up any pieces that are a little bit stuck, right? And then I would turn to my stomach and I would spend a little bit of time in prone, either on the elbows this way. So I'd just be in prone on my elbows for 30 seconds or so to get the lower back to just relax and kind of sink in. If it's really painful, I can always come back down flat and just rest and relax kind of flat. And then I would slowly start to work into a little bit of extension, just to kind of press and pressure out any excess, fluid, trying to put a little bit of pressure on that posterior disc and just kind of move him away from that nerve root. Take pressure off of the lower back, take pressure off of the nerve by working into extension.